Morning everyone. So yesterday we went to Bay of Fires, done all of that, but today we're moving on to Launceston. There's a couple of options and I'm going to pose them to Charlie.
Don't ask me, I don't care.
Option 1, we go to the Blue Lakes and onwards. It's got a 4.7 Google rating. Another option is that we do like a falls. It's a very short one. It's got 4.6. Both of them end up coming to like a three-hour drive. Or we can ignore any of those, go straight to Launceston. It's 2 hours.
What would you want to do?
I kind of want to go to the Blue Lakes.
Why are you asking me then? Let's just do that. Posing it like it's a question, like I've got a choice.
You do have a choice.
What's
I
it
gave you 3 options.
What's it called?
Blue Lakes or Little Blue Lake in South Mount Cameroon. So it looks like we're doing that. So we're going there. While I'm at it as well, so this is the map that St Helens Visitor Centre gave us. So I have done a lot of writing over it, but basically Google Maps, if you're going to Blue Lakes, will want you to go up here. But what it doesn't tell you on Google Maps is that that actually is a gravel road. So that will take you 1:06, but if you follow this route up there, there's 1:17. So do an extra 10 minutes and avoid the gravel road because they're a pain. Driven to the Blue Lake, I did think that maybe the images that I'd seen online had been kind of edited, or that maybe it wouldn't be as good today because the weather's not the best, so it's not too sunny. But we've got here and it is actually really blue. It's so pretty. This is what I assumed like lakes would be like in look at it, in like Canada and New Zealand. Don't you worry, they're on our bucket list. They're on the to-do lists. But yeah, very, very pretty. This is only like a platform. I'm sure you can probably do a walk, but there's no actual like signage, or on all trails there's no actual walk. But it's nice to just look. And it's so worth doing an extra like 15-minute detour away. So worth it. And if you're wanting to swim in it, no chance. From here, there's a couple of options. Option 1 is that you can go up, across and down to Launceston, or you can do almost like a crossover to Launceston. I think we'll do the crossover just because the up and down, there's no point going along the coast because it doesn't look like you can actually drive along the coast, and the weather's not great, so the beaches just won't look amazing. So we'll go across just cause,
mate.
And it's the same length of time. It might actually be quicker. No, it's the same length of time. But I've also seen a lookout on the way across that looks really nice. So we'll do that. Okay, so finally made it to the lookout. Only realised when we were driving through that we'd actually driven that way before when we went to Talawa in this region. And so it's stunning. It's just countryside, it's mountains, and then we get to this view. And look at this. Incredible. This is just like the epitome of the north of Tassie. Like it's just, and then you can see like the colours, like it's super, super green, and then other parts is like yellow and like, yeah. Love this. Feels like home. See anything good?
No, not really, it's a bit blurry.
So that's a quick look at Springfield Lookout. It's called the Sidling Lookout. We're now going to be heading directly to Launceston. I think maybe we'll go for lunch first, just because I'm hungry and I got a headache. So made it to Launceston, or Lawny as the locals call it. We parked in Park Royal, and so lucky because parking is free on the weekend. That works right in our favour. So we're just walking into town because it's about a 15-minute walk. It's a lot easier to just park there than trying to find somewhere right in the city. went for lunch. We went to a place called Burger Junkie. Pretty good actually. And then had a little nose around the town. We've been in the town quite a few times because it was one of the only places that we could come to if we wanted anything shop-wise. From here, we're now walking back to the car and we're going to now be heading to Cataract Gorge Reserve. So there is parking that you need to pay for. It's between 9 and 5. And $2 an hour or $6 for the whole day. It's now 3 o'clock, so we only had to pay for 2 hours, so it came to $4, and then after 5 obviously it's free, so done well again. So Cataract Gorge is just supposed to be this kind of quaint little area that maybe locals as well as tourists come to just relax in town. There is a chairlift and it's supposed to be like the longest spanning chairlift in the world at like 308 meters or something like that. But we've just seen the line. No thank you, we'll just walk. We'll just take it nice and easy. I believe that it's $15 one way and for a return it's $20. I think that's just for an adult though. So saves us about $40, which I'm happy with. Following the pavement you get to a sign for the zigzag track, which like it says is very steep, and after 20 minutes you arrive at a platform looking over the gorge. After some time we head over to the bridge on the other side of the reserve. So you want to go back on yourself towards where the sign is. Where that sign is you want to go down some stairs. Down those stairs you then carry on through past the swimming pool to then get up to this path. So this is the bridge. I believe it's called Alexandra Suspension Bridge. It is a bit bouncy, it swings a bit. But yeah, look at that. How nice. And then on the other side, how lovely. And it's just like in the middle of like a city. I mean, it's probably man-made, right? But it looks like loads of people enjoying themselves. Like loads of people in the water, jumping out. Loads of people in the pool, walking along the bridge. Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. And it's free. Amazing. So you've got that bridge. You've got that one there, if you can see that. One just a little bit there. And then over there, right in the corner, we've got some there. So from the Alexandra Bridge, I'll show you. We've walked all the way down to then the Basin Walk to get to this bridge, if you remember me showing you. If you wanted to get to the other one, the busy one, you want to be walking up there. So everything just kind of circles, it's great. So just finished off, went to the little cafe at the top, got ourselves a drink, sitting in the shade, just taking it all in. We do think though that not doing the chairlift was a great decision. Well, one, because we're saving money, but also two, because it doesn't seem like it gives you any different view than what you would walk. I assumed that the reason why you would have the cable car is because it's way too high to get to where you want to see the amazing view, but you can get there. So that's Cataract Gorge. So we spent about an hour, most definitely could spend a lot longer. The next day. Again, weather's not quite on our side, but we've driven about 45 minutes from where we were, which is called Rosevears, to a town called Deloraine. We ended up getting some food, it was actually quite nice, in a place called Sailors. But anyway, we've come to a lookout called the Lions Lookout. Maybe I'll just stop here. There you go, look at that view. Beautiful. So yeah, just a beautiful little view, just like on the road on the way out from this town. We're now heading to a little town called Latrobe. So the reason why we have come here is because it has something called the Mersey River, and well, Latrobe is apparently, if you Google it, the platypus capital of the world. Don't know how true that is. But we're going to attempt to find a platypus along the Mersey River. It does say that you're more likely to see them at dusk or dawn, but we have been able to see platypus previously when it hasn't been dusk nor dawn. So fingers crossed. If not, it's just a nice little walk that we can do to get us out. Also, on Google Maps, it does look like you can drive all the way to what is a platypus viewing platform, but you get to a car park and it's got a barrier, so it lies. 20 minutes from the start of the trail and you get to this bridge, which is called Werribee Bridge, or also known on Google Maps as the platypus viewing platform. So far, no platypuses. But I know the key thing for a platypus is patience. So we'll just continue to just enjoy looking at the water. Fingers crossed, but it's not the end of the world if we don't see anything. Unfortunate to say, but I don't think any platypuses are coming out to say hello this afternoon. Never mind. Even if you just walk up here to not find anything, it's still a very nice walk. Although we didn't see any platypuses, there is still a chance, I doubt it, but there is still a chance along the river. If you wanted to, there is also a place called Tasmanian Arboretum, which is also a place where a lot of people have seen platypuses. It is, however, $10 to get in. So that's why we came to this one. If we had a little bit more time, I probably would have suggested going along Mersey River a little bit more. There is a big platypus as well there, like the statues. But instead we have a date with a train. So we've got the last, hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get the last tickets of the day, the 2 o'clock slot. When you want to buy the tickets, they will give you these, and then you can come onto the platform to see this and stuff. We've got all these trains just along here. I think you can have a little nose. They all have like different type of like furniture. You just peek through here. Thomas, don't catch it. What's that all about? But yeah, like this is a different half.
Is that the royal one? Yeah. Is that a wedding one?
I don't know.
The wedding train, the wedding.
Yeah, this one looks a bit more basic than the one back there. And then you got Thomas just staring at us, eyeing us up.
Weirdo.
So we're allowed to jump on now. I think I might go into this one. I'll take the lot. I'm not sure what it is about trains. I'm not the type of person that will stand here and wait for trains to come, but like if there's an opportunity to get on one, I'll do it. So yeah, $20. So good. $20 per person for a 30-minute trip. Yeah, to get to see the countryside, to get to see whatever it needs to. How could you not enjoy it? And we've returned. So, very enjoyable. It goes from Don, which is on the left side of Devonport, across into Coles Bay, which is in Devonport. And you go across Don River, and you go across like some forestry and greenery, and yeah, it's really pretty, it's really nice. Yeah, it's about 10-15 minutes. I would say I'm happy with the price and all of that. I'm happy with the vibes, all of that. But the momentum's kind of broken down because they stop 10 minutes in. They have to then switch around and then another 10 minutes. So your 30-minute journey actually gets taken into 20 minutes, which again is fine. I'm happy if it's 20 minutes, but it was just like the momentum was broken because you had to then, everyone got out, stood about for 5-10 minutes. But anyway, regardless, I enjoyed it, and I'm sure, did you enjoy yourself? Charlie enjoyed it as well. Now we have about an hour and a half to waste before getting on the ferry. I don't know what we're going to do, but we need food at some point, so that's probably what we're gonna do. An hour and a half later, and we have made it to the line to get onto the Spirit of Tasmania. In the last hour and a half, we ended up going to McDonald's for a very quick snack. We did also go to Coles, the supermarket, to grab some food for on board, because it's quite expensive once you're on board. And then we also went to Mercy Bluff Lookout, which just shows you across like the Bass Straits and whatnot. This queue going into the Spirit of Tasmania is super, super long. So it only technically opened 10 minutes ago, but we got into the queue like half an hour ago. And yeah, it's just gonna be a pain getting in. But once we get in, we can then chill. We have to make a small little bag. I don't know where we're going to do that, but we'll sort that out. And then we're done with Tassie. So it's been a very, very good time in Tasmania. We are sad to leave it. It's such an underrated place. It's so lovely, and yeah, no, everyone should have it on their bucket list to come see. Like, if you're coming to Australia, like, don't miss it. Like, you shouldn't. We're most definitely going to be coming back, so watch your space for that one. Don't know when, but we're going to do it. And then so the next time you will see us, we will be in South Australia, either months into the job or as we're arriving. Either one. We'll see you then.